Look at that.
Here, thank you very much. The person I'm looking forward to.
Way to go.
There you go. There you go. It's just for you, Stephen A. Keep agreeing with me. I can keep the tie on. So the guy that I'm looking forward to this weekend is Victor Wembanyama. Like, when we've talked about who has the spirit in the past All-Star games, who's kept the competitiveness in the All-Star games that I remember, 01, 03, 06, 14, it's been Kobe Bryant. And when you think of somebody who has that same spirit of that competitiveness, it's Victor Wembanyama, who says, I will take these opportunities to show that I am the best in the world. I'm going to look you square in the face. I don't care if it's an exhibition. I want to punk everybody else, and I want to be the face of the league and take on that challenge. He understands, appealing to fans. He does the drums with the Spurs. He talks about fan service. He goes out and plays chess with everybody. He wants to be the face. And I think when he looks at All-Star games, he looks at it as another opportunity to be that kind of guy. So I expect Victor Wembanyama this weekend to show that, to go out there against the KDs of the world and say, I am the best player, try to get that MVP, and assert more reason to believe that he is the future of the league.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Today on First Take, the conversation turned to the NBA All-Star Game, the annual event that everyone loves to hate, that players treat as a burden, and that the league keeps tweaking in desperate attempts to make it watchable. But in the middle of the usual complaints and cynicism, David Dennis Jr. stood up and made a declaration that stopped the show. Victor Wembanyama has the same spirit as Kobe Bryant. And if that's true, if Wemby brings that mentality to All-Star Weekend, he might be the only one who can save it. Let's set the scene. The panel is discussing the new format, USA versus the world, with the American split into two teams, a round-robin tournament of 4 12-minute games. It's complicated, it's clunky, and it's yet another attempt to manufacture competition. But David isn't focused on the format. He's focused on the player. The guy that I'm looking forward to this weekend is Victor Wembanyama. We've talked about who has kept the competitiveness in All-Star games. I remember 2001, 2003, 2006, 2014. It's been Kobe Bryant. And when you think of somebody who has that same spirit of competitiveness, it's Victor Wembanyama. Think about that comparison. Kobe Bryant, the most intense competitor the game has ever seen, the guy who treated every exhibition like Game 7 of the finals, the guy who would go at anyone, anytime, anywhere. David is putting a 21-year-old rookie in that category. And he's not just making a lazy comparison, he's backing it up. He says, I take these opportunities to show that I am the best in the world. I'm going to look you square in the face. I don't care if it's an exhibition. I want to punk everybody else. This is the mentality that has been missing from All-Star Weekend for years. Players treat it as a vacation, a chance to hang out, a burden to be endured. Wemby treats it as a stage, as another chance to prove he's the best. That's Kobe. That's Jordan. That's the mindset of a legend. But David doesn't stop at competitiveness. He talks about something equally important, fan service. He understands appealing to fans. He does the drums with the Spurs. He talks about fan service. He goes out and plays chess with everybody. He wants to be the face. This is the part that often gets overlooked. Being the face of the league isn't just about scoring 30 points a night. It's about connecting with people. It's about making fans feel like they're part of something. Wemby gets that. He's not just a basketball player. He's a showman. He knows that the drum with the fans after wins isn't a chore. It's a privilege. He knows that playing chess with random people in a park isn't a distraction. It's building a connection. And that's why he's going to approach All-Star Weekend differently. He looks at it as another opportunity to be that kind of guy. I expect Victor Wembanyama this weekend to go out there against the KDS of the world and say, I'm the best player, try to get that MVP, and assert more reason to believe that he is the future of the league. A man then chimes in with a different perspective. Jamal Murray. He points out that Murray has been snubbed from All-Star games in previous years, that he has a chip on his shoulder, and that he might come in with that underdog mentality. Stephen A. agrees, calling Murray a champion who has stepped up in big moments. But Stephen A.'s main point is broader. I just want to see effort. He goes on a mini-rant about how the players have collectively embarrassed the game with their lackadaisical approach. They've served to embarrass the game with their effort on All-Star Sunday. There is no way around that. He's right. The league has had to modify the format multiple times because the players simply don't care. And that's a problem. A man adds the emotional weight, It's heartbreaking for me as a guy that grew up watching the NBA, loved All-Star Weekend. It doesn't need to be so fresh that it's not East versus West anymore. He hopes that the players are pissed off that the format had to change, that they take it personally and respond with actual competition. Stephen A. brings it back to the USA versus world angle. When you talk about American pride versus whatever pride you have outside of America, we do see an elevated level of fervor. He points to the history of international competition, the 1992 Dream Team, the way the world caught up, the way Steve Kerr had to bench Jason Tatum in the Olympics because the competition was so stiff. That's the level he wants to see on Sunday. But the lasting image from this segment is WEMBY, a 7 feet 4 inches rookie who plays chess with strangers, drums with fans, and treats every game, even exhibitions, as a chance to dominate. If he brings that Kobe mentality to All-Star Weekend, we might actually have a show. What do you think? Is David Dennis Jr. right to compare WEMBY to Kobe? Will WEMBY take over All-Star Weekend? And can USA versus World finally give us the competitive game we've been begging for? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you love bold predictions and passionate debates, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.